You have cancer. Those were the words that I heard on October 8th, 2009. You have cancer. But I didn't just hear those three words. I heard you have cancer and you don't have a husband to support you through this yet. You have cancer and you don't have your 2.5 kids with a white picket fence. You have cancer and you really haven't begun living. You have cancer and you may die. I was scared to death. I was scared of death. But fortunately, I'm still here. I was able to course correct, and now I'm living a life of service to others after being healed and cancer free. One of my favorite quotations comes from Dr. Maya Angelou, and it says, "My mission in life is not to merely survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some style, and some humor." Her words, my life. So here we are. We're living in a global crisis, a pandemic. So, how do we not only survive, but thrive during these times? I want to share with you 5 strategies that I used to help me when I was going through my own adversity. The first one is to choose faith over fear. Fear can keep you stuck. I always think about if you have faith in one hand and fear in the other, and they're both tugging at you, you remain paralyzed. You have to let go of one. So let go of the fear, have faith, and connect with a higher source and trust that all will be well. The second thing is to have a positive mindset. We all know that our thoughts are powerful. And if we choose to stay positive and not negative, the outcomes can be that much greater. It's easy to go negative, but when you have a negative thought, I suggest you edit it and say, that is not true, and then move on to something positive. Don't allow negative thoughts to consume you or give them too much attention because they don't serve you. Number 3, be present. Be present in this moment because this moment is all we truly have. I want to say not to worry about what's to come or what the future holds, because we don't have to worry about that. We don't even know what the next minute really holds for us. And so I would say accept this time for what it is. And in this moment, be well. The fourth strategy that I want to share with you, I would say, is to be responsible. I want to say to self isolate, but I know that makes a lot of people nervous because a lot of us are tired of being by ourselves. So I would say to be responsible, social distance when you're around people, wear your mask, don't be in large gatherings if you don't have to. I know we are all suffering from pandemic fatigue. I know that I am. But this is a small sacrifice that I have to make for the greater good for me as well as others. So be responsible. You know, this contagion, when I think about this contagion spreads easily. This virus is very contagious and so many people are being affected. We are now having an increase of the number of people who are contracting this virus, and it's going to continue to increase. And so you just have to be responsible and take ownership of your own self, your health, especially if you're compromised with your immune system. And the fifth thing that I want to share with you is to escape reality. Read a book. A book can take you places you've never been. You can be a voyeur in someone else's life. Escape what we're experiencing here. You can also do puzzles. Puzzles are great. They allow you to use your mind and try to solve things. You can also meditate. I would say I'm actually doing a guided meditation with sleepy sheeps. You heard me right, and I laugh every time I say it. But there's a person who actually does guided meditations. They're on a farm with sheeps and they will meditate. This person is in Scotland. I'm able to travel to Scotland via Zoom and do this. There are so many experiences you can have. You can learn to cook. You can travel and tour different cities all through your computer. So allow yourself to escape the realities that we're faced with every day. We're coming to the end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm just reminded of my experience. I remember there was a stanza in a card that I really held on tightly to because it helped me get through my journey. And the paraphrase is said, in all of this confusion, there's a gift to be found. In all of this mess that we're dealing with, there's a blessing on the other side. We just have to get through. And so I just continue to press on, and I hope you do the same so that we can get through this and get to the other side and receive our blessing. Before I go, I want to share something with you, something that I've been doing. I've had a promotion that I've been doing since the beginning, well, actually, the middle of September, but it's something that I'm offering throughout the month of October. And if you're interested, I can go beyond too, just because I want to make sure that I can help serve someone. One thing about myself is that I have a huge concern for others. I care about people. And in the words of Monk, which is one of my favorite TV characters, it's a blessing and a curse. But I choose to look at the blessing and I choose to be a blessing for others. And so if you want to take me up on this, please reach out to me. But one thing that I'm doing is that I'm offering my autographed book. I am offering a letter that I write to someone. So if you have someone that you want to support, someone who you may not know what to say or what to do for them, you can give them my book with a heartfelt letter and also a 30-minute caring experience with me. And this caring experience could be whatever it is that they want. Whether if they want to talk, if they want to brainstorm, if they want coaching, all of that wrapped in a beautiful pink envelope for $30. I've done it for some people, and the people who they've been supporting have been very much appreciative. And so I just want to offer that. I mean, of course, you can imagine that that is a steal because I am mailing this. You have to be in the US, okay? But I am mailing this to people. My book, a letter that I write, as well as this 30-minute caring experience, all for $30. So if you want any more information on that, or if you want to support someone in their journey, please reach out to me. And in the meantime, stay safe and be well.